You are listening to Hovel Audio's production of The Furious Longing of God by Brennan Manning. This book is read by Dan Cashman. This book is 134 pages long and is divided into 11 chapters. This recording was produced in 2009 by Hovel Audio, which owns the copyright. No portion of this recording may be reproduced for any reason without prior written consent from Hovel Audio. This edition issued by contractual arrangement with David C. Cook. This book was originally published by David C. Cook in English as The Furious Longing of God, copyright 2009 by Brennan Manning. All rights reserved. Please visit christianaudio.com to offer your impressions of this work and to explore additional titles. Introduction. I'm Brennan. I'm an alcoholic. How I got there, why I left there, why I went back is the story of my life. But it is not the whole story. I'm Brennan. I'm a Catholic. How I got there, why I left there, why I went back is also the story of my life. But it is not the whole story. I'm Brennan. I was a priest, but am no longer a priest. I was a married man, but am no longer a married man. How I got to those places, why I left those places, is the story of my life too. But it is not the whole story. I'm Brennan. I'm a sinner saved by grace. That is the larger and more important story. Only God in His fury knows the whole of it. Brennan Manning. For 2 years, between 1971 and 1973, I lived with a community of Franciscans in Bayou La Batre, Alabama. 3 were priests, 2 were lay brothers. I was 35 years old at the time, the adventure of my faith in full sail. The shore was a port city, the second largest in the United States, after the one in New York. A few of us worked on the shrimp boats there whenever they needed help. It was short-term work, 10 days at sea, trawling for shrimp, flounder, snapper. We were always careful when we went to sea. Always. One day we were on our way home from Beaumont when we caught the end of a Texas tailstorm. The water was calm at first, and our 45-foot-long boat bobbed lazily in the water, like the boat on the cover of this book. But suddenly the clouds gathered and the temperature dropped. The sea began to churn, sweeping spray across the bow. Waves pummeled the sides of the boat. Our seasoned captain told us to get below. Below deck, we reached for metal handles and dear life. I was convinced we were going to die. Then the storm, the real storm, hit. Winds of 120 miles per hour. Sudden swells 10 feet high. It was a fury unleashed. Someone once said, "If a man would learn to pray, let him go to sea." My life has been a life lived in God's furious longing, and I have learned to pray.